I'm gonna put this at the beginning, 'cause that's just the smart thing to do. But there is a trigger warning for this video. It's a very serious topic about a very, very bad person. At least in my eyes, she's bad, right? And this is going to be a video I'm trying to make to segue like into the content that I actually want to make as a creator, which is talking, like voicing my opinions on different types of people in like the internet community or the YouTube community, and just providing my thoughts. As I said, this is going to be a very serious video centered around someone named Bella the Wolf, which already I know sounds, stupid, but and I will cover all of this, of course, later. I'll go in depth with it, but she makes shocker content where she mocks religion, mocks the disabled, mocks soldiers and cancer patients, and the list goes on. So it's not like this isn't the usual stuff I make that isn't like really serious at all, and there will still be some of that. Obviously, I'll still be uploading shorts that are not serious like this, but this is something that I want to do on the platform, and yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm in the middle of editing this, right? And I was doing a little extra research after finishing the video to see if there was anything I missed. And just watch this. Just watch this.
Hello everyone, Bella the Wolf is here. I know I haven't posted any videos for over 3 weeks, and there's a valid reason for that. For the last 3 weeks I was in jail, and it's very horrible in here. The officers don't care at all that I'm a cancer patient. I'm in jail because of that kid's number I leaked, and someone spread false information that I'm an animal abuser. Those awful people don't care at all that I'm the god of the universe, and I'm the reason they are even alive. I did nothing wrong, and I want to get out of here. Like and subscribe if you pray for my freedom, and if you want me to get out, I need around $500 for my bailing.
So that's the video. She's lying about being in jail, being a cancer patient, and being the god of the universe. Like, pick one. I'm sorry, I just thought that was crazy. That's what most of her content looks like, by the way. Begging for money, and mocking people, and all of that. She even made a video talking about how, this guy who made allegations against her steak, saying she was gonna kill his dog and crap, which I have a problem against that. I have dogs. I really like my dogs, and I would throw hands about that, But back to the actual video. That first part that you just heard was fully improvised. I do actually have a script for the full video, um which I will be reading, cuz it's gonna sound a little sucky if I don't do that, cuz it's gonna be a bunch of ums and whatever like the beginning. But yeah, so first off, who is this apparently horrible person I'm talking, right? Who's Bella the Wolf, right? Well, Bella the Wolf is a TikToker, YouTuber. I think she has an Instagram. I don't friggin' know. But she emerged August 2021, and she would combine animated uh gotcha life edits, which I'll post, put on screen what those are as well, or what the app is, right? And provocations. And she quickly amassed tens of thousands of subscribers on YouTube, TikTok, and then she was rightfully so banned multiple times for hate speech, graphic content, being discriminative, and just all around being a bad person, you know. Uh I'm not gonna get into like personal stuff like her name or whatever. But the content she makes is called rage bait. And once again, if you live under a rock, I'll put on screen what rage bait is. I actually never mind. I'll just explain it myself because I do it all the time with my friends. But basically, it's purposefully saying or doing things to make people like mad. Hence the name rage bait. Baiting them to rage, right? And what she does is take it to just a whole nother level, as I stated earlier, mocking soldiers who had passed away, mocking religion, being discriminative, on and on and on. Her videos often depict extreme violence, like executing soldiers or like dragging religious figures, which is already horrid, and she also launched her own religion, if you could call it that, called Bellism, claiming a godlike status, mocking mainstream symbols, etc. She has controversial thumbnails, I'll put a few on screen, of war, rage themed edits, and warning with all of that, right? This isn't a like non-serious video like some of the other stuff I've uploaded, which there will be some of that still, but this is she has had some feuds, in mid 2024, Ty Records Law, I apologize if I butchered that. I feel like most of the internet knows him. I can put links in about any mentioned channels in the description of this. But he exposed her toxic behavior, her allegations of fake DMs, death threats, etc., And another creator, Steak, with Pat God, this was before, Pat God was recognized for being a cornball. But him and Steak staged a trial via stream, mocking her actions in front of an audience. Bella later released an apology video, but people said it was AI, that it was fake, and rightfully so, rejected it for that. I would too. And it didn't go well for her, obviously. There's been a very big community response, repercussions that she has faced. Reddit commenters have blasted her as rage bait and an edgy troll. One wrote she even said a very very bad word that I'm not gonna cover, because if this does blow up, I want monetary gain from YouTube. So her drama did lead to her YouTube channel being banned at the end of 2024. Though a lot of people think she's gonna come back, which she might have. I don't know how dated my information is, but why does she keep coming back? So her use of rage bait is not accidental whatsoever. It's very strategic, is a way to put it. By provoking outrage, mocking religion, soldiers, even the disabled, she creates viral spikes feeding off the algorithm. Despite the negativity, her fans do stick around. Some argue ignoring her is the only way to stop the cycle. Yeah. It's obviously caused a lot of outrage, as you can tell by my explaining this. I do want there to be a takeaway from this. She's obviously not a person that, needs recognition in a positive light. She's proven herself to be very bad, actually, as a person. She's like the first thing I think most people think of when they think of online drama and stuff, where shot content often gains more traction than actual decency in people, which I think is very stupid overall. But her whole like reign of terror going on here, it does like raise a lot of questions overall about different platforms and like the internet as a whole, about accountability, moderation, and how algorithms actually work to reward people who are popular. I don't think that she should be gaining money whatsoever for people who are looking at her stuff. And honestly, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not the CEO of YouTube. I don't really have a say in any of that. I do think it's smart. Some people were saying the best way to, stop her is to ignore her. I also think there's on both sides of the fence. There's valid arguments. I would like to know other people's thoughts. She's obviously, needs to be stopped some way. But yeah.